6th grade, I wrote a song, and it was just supposed to be a poem, but then it turned into a song, and like ever since then, I just couldn't stop writing. Yeah, I couldn't.
Okay, clap. Okay, keep rolling, and whenever you're ready.
He seemed like the only man, the strongest man, the Superman, attributed with a coaxing, thick accent to accentuate his thick buffalo hair, his thick, entrancing voice, his thick promises and romantic lies. His mellifluous voice embraced me. It was close to me. It was half of me. It was a part of me. His words, like his blood, ran through me. A story of a girl on a hill, lost love between two lovers, a beautiful girl, a memory etched in stone. My father sang me that song that like his Jamaican passion and cheekbones became an inherited part of me, a part of us. The world around us, Washington Heights, 193rd Street and Broadway, aka the Dominican Republic, I don't remember, except for certain words, certain insignificant words, but I remember that feeling, that I was that girl, the love that was lost.
I think you're born with the poetic voice, and I think that as you get older, it begins to grow and formulate and mature, but I don't think that, I think it's always there. The poetic voice comes from an honest voice, someone who's true to themselves or who can see things as they are, because it makes the world beautiful. It takes something that's so normal and makes it into something amazing and delicate.
That song, in a moment of passion my mother and father gave me, those words coinciding with my beauty will forever haunt me and torture me, make me sentimental and romantic. That melody that would nourish my American conditioned hips and thighs and engross my Kingston breasts, preventing me from looking to men with them looking in my eyes. That song, those words, that feeling, all that I remember, all that runs through me, that girl would change into a woman that would lose the romantic, innocent adhesive that made her part of a whole. That girl who would never be the same, that would rust and age and fade away into her own. But all that would be left were those words that kept him a part of me, that will always pulsate through my veins. I will always feel and always be a part of my whole.
And I'm not psychic, so I don't know what's gonna happen in the future. I don't know who I'm gonna be, or if I'll like myself, or you know, if I'll want to continue to do what I'm doing. I don't know, but I really couldn't tell you what I see myself doing. But I think everything I'll do will always involve poetry somehow, because you're born what you are. So if I was born a poet, then that'll always be inside of me.
My name is Jamila Walks, JAMELLAWALKES. Poetry is like walking, talking, breathing. It's a way to release what you feel inside when you don't know how to. Just write. Sometimes you have to write your thoughts on paper. Like whatever you're going through, you might feel it, and you want to just write it down to have it, so you can look back, read it. Like you're peaceful when you're writing, you know? For just 5 minutes, you're not here, you're with your poetry. Poetry is like all around you, so whatever I do in 10 years, I'll still be writing poetry. The way I speak to people will still be poetic. If I couldn't write, I don't know. A bright young man whose mind has been wasted because of the weed he has just tasted. A bright young man who would rather write a rhyme than do something constructive with his time. A bright young man who would rather smoke weed than read. A bright young man who would rather have a dumb chick because he can no longer be slick. A bright young man who has so much inside but would rather let it subside just to be one of the guys.
My favorite poet, I think, is myself.
Alright, people that I got problems with, they might see me, say I'm sort of gully. Cool with you, When you say them, sort of funny. But listen closely, because you can learn something from me. But you won't understand my language if you ain't short of money. And no one's near as I move from here to there through the whiz and tears. I wear the tears of all my fearless peers. My tears is clear, so who's there to care? I swear it's weird. All he sees the do-rag, and that his ears is paid.
When I write my poetry, I become someone who, like I said before, like I want to be, or someone who I might know, and like ways to better them. When I'm writing, I'm trying to escape the reality of things that I don't like, and things that I would like to do. Sometimes I could just write about it, and I feel happy, almost as if I did. Sometimes, like, sometimes something I'll just be upset about, I'll just write about it. And I kind of escape it for a little moment.
Like my life ain't hard. Like I ain't never had to fight a squad. Like I ain't never had to fight a charge. Like I ain't hoping for a bright tomorrow. And writing is my best talent, man. And that's why I write these bars. So right or wrong, I'ma try it hard. So everybody in the world applaud for K-A-Y-A-R. So you should never be fed up with me. Unless you ever wore my shoes or you ever was me. Ah, man.
Like, I try to be kind of inspirational in what I write. Like, tell people not to do the wrong things and stuff like that.
Why do you usually do that?
I guess, I don't know why I usually write in that way, but I guess it's because I see a lot of people doing, you know, wrong things, including myself. And sometimes, you know, you gotta write about it. Because if you feel it, then you gotta write about it.
Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop to the beat, y'all, and you don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. 1, 2, y'all, and you don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop until the beat comes. Says to be the short shot. Come on.